Hello everyone. Now I'm going to show you how to make proper map layout, and here I have classified land use classification for Trondheim city in Norway, and I will show you how you will make this proper map layout that has all the required marginalia contents, the legend, title, north arrow, scale, and everything that you need in it to make a nice readable map. So the first step we do here is to insert map layout, and for this we go here, insert, and then new layout, and so you choose any layout from here, and I am going to choose the one with landscape, so that it will be a little bit bigger, that has A4 size. Yeah, so this will bring an empty map layout, and here we can put the map that we want. But first, before we insert the map, what I would like to do is I would like to have guides. These guides will be really important to place the map, so that or for example, what I want to do is I would like to have the map in middle here, and then the scale bar at the bottom to the right side, and then the north arrow also at the bottom, and then the legend on the right side, and also the coordinate system and some text or the outer name that I want to add on this side. So this has to be not inside the map but outside the map, so that it will be clearly visible for the reader. So for this one, when you insert the guides, what you have to do is you have to simply right click on the lines you see here, right click and add guides. So this will bring a small window, as you can see from here, and what I would like to do is I would like to insert let's say 1 millimeter from the top, and then from all the sides. Then I have the beginning from each 1 millimeter from each inside, and then I will continue for the next one. So first let's try with the one, then you choose both, and then offset from the edge, and I will choose, let's see, yeah, because it's possible to remove the guides if they are not good one, or the one that you don't like them, or if they are too much space, things like that. So let's try with 1 millimeter and see what happens. Yeah, so as you can see, there is guides, which means this will be the border that I will have for the map layout. And then the next one that I would like to do is so that then I would like to have space for the title here at the top, and for the north arrow, and also for scale bar at the bottom. So for this one again I will insert another guide, and that will be horizontal, and then it will be horizontal but for offset from the edge still, then it will only go horizontal. And this one I would like to have it 15 millimeter, and that seems okay. Then I will say okay. Yeah, then as you can see from here that I have space here for the title, and then I have space here for north arrow and the scale bar that I can put here. And this is also seems quite good. And yeah, by the way, if you want to remove one of these guides or all of them, it's very easy. What you can do is, if you want to remove all of the guides that I have put now, you can right click here and remove all guides. But if you want one specific guide to remove, and then you have to right click on it, on the line, on the guide that you want, then remove guide. Not all guides, but the one that you don't want, or the one that you want to remove. And this is one. And then the other one that I would like to do is I would like to have some space here for the legend and the coordinate system of the map, and maybe if there is some text that I would like to add, or a kind of description for the map, what is the map about, you could also insert it somewhere here, and the name of the author or the person that did the map can be also here. So some kind of, for example, around this space could be enough. Okay, so we can we can see that what happens. And for that one I will also insert another guide. So right click, add guide, and then this one, it will be vertical and vertical and single location. That's what I want. And then I would like to have that 220 millimeter would seem to be okay. And let's see what it look like. Yeah, so this is the one that I want. And then I would like also to have another very close here with only 5 millimeter space, because so now will be, the map will be here, and then the title will be at the top, the north arrow, and then scale bar here, and then we have we can put the legend here, and the other text that we want. But maybe I would like also to add one more space here that will have some space between the map and this texts or legend that I have here. And for that one I will also insert another one final guide, which is right click and then add guides, the same but with 5 millimeter difference. So the previous one was 220 and this one I will put to 5 millimeter, and then say okay. Yeah, now all the guides that I want to insert are done. Then I can start mapping. And the first one will be the main map. I will go here and then select this one and put it in the space that I want. Yeah, as you can see now it fits good here with the guide. This is the importance of having guide, so you don't go outside the guideline, so it keeps you perfectly with the space. And then as you can see it looks very small, so I would like to zoom it in, and then I have to activate it first. Right click, activate the map, and now I can zoom in only the map. So this will go like this, and then so I can make it fix. Once I finish the zooming in and everything, and then then I can go here to the layout and then close activation. Now it's done. And so this is the map that I would like to have it. And the next thing that I want to insert is the title. So the title, so all the title, north arrow, scale bar, legend, the coordinate system are all in this part. So you can stay in the insert part and then continue with the next steps of doing this one. So the next one will be to insert the title, map title. Then I will go to the rectangle, and then this rectangle is text. Then I can put rectangle around this area that I want to put title. So here your title should be meaningful, not just random sentence. Will be really difficult to understand for the reader what kind of map is this. So as you can see, this is a classification of land use. Then I will call it land use classification of Trondheim. So this is the title. Then it's also possible to once it's finished, then you can click outside and then edit the font and everything that you want about this. So to edit or to increase the size, the font, and the type of text, then we go to the text here and properties, and then click on appearance. Then here you can choose the font name. So I would choose Times New Roman, and then the size I would make it yeah, let's see 12, let's say 12, and then the other is the position, then I will make it at the middle, and then apply. Here as you can see the title look like this, and maybe I can increase a bit, it looks very small, then I will make it 40, and then apply. This you can edit or change it later if you want, that's not a problem. And this one, and then the next one is the north arrow, and then you click here and you can choose any of this. So I will choose this one, and then put it in the right space here, and maybe you might need to arrange it or make sure that it fits good in the space. Yeah, looks okay. And then the next one is the scale bar, and then here there are different scales, but it's good to choose a scale that is also easy to read or understand for most readers. So I would choose this one, which is very easy. Then here you can make space and select or drag the bottom until you want that width. So, and here as you can see, the scale here has many subdivisions and divisions. It's also good to have very less subdivision, and it means, for example, you can have like one division here, and then from 0 to some number here, and then the last one. Only one division in the middle would be enough. So for this one, I can edit it. As you can see, the scale bar is, the property of the scale bar is on the right side. Then I can go here and choose, for example, the most common one used for the map units is the kilometer. Then I can use kilometer, and then instead of having the whole text kilometer, I can say just km, which is easy to understand. And then and I will put the label of this just after the bar, which means it will go at the bottom. You can see it here when you change the properties here. And the other thing is this, the division and subdivision. I would like to have one division and two subdivisions. As you can see, there is one here in the middle and then two subdivisions. Yeah, then it's, the scale is done, but there is one more thing here. As you can see, the scale is still, there is decimal. It's also very important not to have decimal points in the scale. So to edit this, you can expand it. If you expand it a bit, then it will become full, or there is no any decimal number. So it's very nice and easy to look into it. So it's like from 0 to 4 and then till 8. So this is the scale bar that I would like to have. And then the other thing that we are we want to do is the rest we can put them on the right side of this space. And so the first one I would like to do is the legend, and I can have it from here, legend, and then select here and put it in the space and release. So as you can see, the legend is already here, but it's really not meaningful text or name that we have here. So what we need to do is to have some kind of heading, or the heading that is here, just one word or two words that can describe this thing. But having like underscore and this kind of very long heading for a legend is not recommended. So I'm going to edit this heading. So for this one, what I will do is I will right click on it and then convert to graphics, and then this will make it easy to edit. And then again I will right click on it. Sorry. So I will right click again and ungroup. This will split all the parts, and then here I can click here and remove or delete the first one, because we don't need two titles here, but this one I can edit it, and then I'm going to call it class or classification is also fine. Then if you click outside, then it will be edited. So these are the classes that are here, or maybe I can call it classification. Is much more better. Classification, and then click here. Then you have different classifications. And then what I can do is next, maybe I can take this a bit up. Yeah, and then take it here, and then next I can select the whole, all of them, and then right click and group. So this will merge all of them together, and then I can just hold and move it anywhere I would like, any place I want. So that will make the legend much more meaningful. And then the next one, we would the next thing that we want to do, or what you have to insert is the coordinate system, because no one really knows what kind of coordinate system you are using here, or we are using here. So it's good to have some kind of information here that explains whether it's projected coordinate system or geographic coordinate system, or what kind of data we are using. And this is something related to the lecture that you had in the previous lectures. So for this one, we can go to the dynamic text and then find this spatial reference. And if I click on that, this will be activated, and then I can select here and put it in the place where I want. And yeah, so this will pop up, will bring the coordinate system. And yeah, as you can see here, there are a lot of informations, but you don't need all of them. You don't need to show all of them here. So what you can do is you can right click first, because we want to edit this, or remove some of them, or delete, and then convert to graphics. And after this, you can see it here. These are all the texts. Since we don't need all of them, you can delete all these until here, and then delete. Here is what we want, and then also you don't need these two, because it's obvious that the name is here, then the datum is here, and the projection coordinate system is here. The datum is already written here, and this is the full name of the spatial reference, which is WGS 1984 ETM zone 32 north. And the projection is the transverse Mercator, and then the unit is meter. So this is very nice information. And this we can also edit, and go here, and we go to the appearance and choose the Times New Roman and make it 12 font size, and yeah, just apply. That will solve all the text issues this way. And yeah, and we might need also to do the same for this one, and group one more and edit this title and make it same as the one we had before. Okay, it's already fixed, so I don't need that. Yeah, and then the other one we need is the name of the author, or if you want to add some text as well, you can put it here as well. And yeah, so let's put text here again, or description for the map. Then I can put this here and say and the map shows unsupervised land use classification of Trondheim using data capture from satellite image. Or so you can add some more text if you want. This is very short description for the map you did in the here. So I can check also this text size, and so I have to use Times New Roman and then 12 font, so that everything will be the same size, the same font. Yeah, and then the last one that I want to add is name of the author. Then you can click here and say text, and then at the bottom I can put it here. Yeah, it seems to be very big size. I can go to appearance and choose the Times New Roman, and then 12 font size will be okay. Apply, and the text is here. I can say by here, and then your name. Yeah, this will finish the map. So this is the map, at least the very basic map that should be. So this is very, as you can see, it has title, very nicely placed map, and then the north arrow, and then we have the scale, and then there is a legend here, and the coordinate system that describe what kind of projection or datum we use for the map, and then finally small text that is also description of the map. So once you finish this, then you have to export your map to picture or PNG or JPEG or other PDF or TIFF format, so that you can copy or paste it in any part you want. So for that one, let's save this, and then for that one you can go to share and then layout. So here it will bring this window where I have my folder, and then I can save it there. So I'll say and then yeah. So this is the resolution, is the DPI or the pixel size that you would like to have. So it's good to have at least 300, or yeah, from 300 to 600 is fine, which means it will be very good resolution, or at least the 300 is the one that is commonly used in some yeah, when you send paper to journal for publication or an article, it's also common to have from 300 to 600. Then I will say export. Yeah, so that is exported, and then I will check it. I will go to my folder, and then here is it, and then double click, open, and yeah, so this is what the map look like. As you can see, it looks really nice, and there is no mixing of title or everything is outside the map, and which is really nice. So if you make your map something like this, and you could also come up with much more better one, especially when you have to insert or use this insert second two different map layout in one or three to zoom in and show much more place, then that will be a little bit different than this one. But at least this is the very basic one that you can have in a map. Hopefully this will help you in your next exercises when you make map for different purposes. Yeah, that was all about the mapping.